How's it going, everybody? This is TC again, and I've got another script here. This is called The Police Story. This is season 1, episode 15. It aired on February 12th, 1974. It's about detectives Hallett, Darren McCavin, and Baker, Michael Cole. They hunt down a serial killer who's attacking and mutilating gay guys. Darren McCavin later that year would start the series Kolchak the Night Stalker after the success with two earlier movie pilots. The first episode, also titled The Ripper, of the series Kolchak, season 1, episode 1. That aired on September 13th of 74. Darren McGavin's real wife, Kathy Brown, was in this police story episode with him. Also was John Fielder, who played the little guy in the morgue who gave him information. Gordy, he was also the voice on Winnie the Pooh as Piglet, and a lot of people know him as Jack the Ripper from Star Trek, Wolf in the Fold. Now let me go ahead and take the brads out of this so I can show it to you. Okay, I got the brads off here. Now we can take a look at this thing. This is actually the first, what does it say? Final draft, rather, not the first. There's page 1, the Ripper and the production number. Now this one has the multicolored pages, which I like. There's like 3 or 4 different colors here. Here's the yellows, and it tells you how to insert the pages and whatever. Here's the whites. Here's a pink one. Here's the blue. I think that's the only other one. This one's got a handwritten stage C, or stage 6 rather. And this script actually belonged to Selig Pinky Frank. His nickname was Pinky. And here he signed it, and he's saying that this was going to all take place on stage number 6. Now, okay, here's another one. And here's a note telling about the LAPD and not to identify them and the town that's in and this takes place and whatever. Here's the cast. Now, Selig Frank, better known as Pinky, he was a director and associate and assistant director at various times in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I couldn't find a credit for him on this episode unless somebody had gotten sick, like the director or the assistant to the director, because he definitely, this is his writing and scribbles in here. These, I believe, were showing when each thing was filmed. He would put the red mark on a line under it. It's Act 1. And the ones with the X's, I believe, are the ones that they cut out. They might have filmed it, or they may not have filmed it. I don't recall if those mean that it's cut and they never filmed it, or if they filmed it and later this means to cut it out. I believe this is 73 pages. An hour show. I did find one, I don't remember what the show was now, that Frank had filled in for a director that had gotten sick. That could be the case with this too. There's page 6A. 7 and 8. I'll try to go through these fairly quickly so it doesn't make for too long of a video here. If I'm looking at these, there's quite a bit of this stuff was omitted or was X'd out. There may be a few places in here where there's actually notes of some kind. I think I got this script fairly cheap. I believe it was under $20. Here's something that says 4 reporters, I'm guessing is what that's short for, and 4 police. I did look this up on YouTube, and this episode is on YouTube to watch, and I checked it out. And pretty much everything in this script is pretty much what they filmed. Page 24 now. $25A. Oh, and I didn't mention that above on each one of the top of the pages tells you when the revision was made. Here's another little, I think it says 6 extras is what it says here on the bottom. Page 27. Oh, I did mean to mention that Darren McCavin's wife, who was in this, she was also, Kathy Brown, she was also in an episode of Star Trek, Wink of an Eye. She was the main alien girl in that. Here's another handwritten. Not sure what that says. Something photos. It's too bad on these X'd out parts. It just says omitted that you can't see what what was omitted. Here's an interesting little handwritten S for she instead of he. It's been a typo. Page 33A. $35A. I noticed a few of these go pretty high in the letters. Here's 35B, 35C, and another handwritten note about this line here, or action rather. Page 36, or 36A. 37, and you can see here where it's omitted 104 through 106B. So that's quite a bit of dialogue. It's at least 2-3 lines. This one, page 38. 39. Now here's a different color. Not sure what you would call that one. Goldenrod or gold. It's page 40. Here's another handwritten photo of sketch, I believe is what that says. That's page 41. 42. 43 through 50. Here's 50A. 50B. 50C. 50D. This must be the one that had quite a few letters. 50E through F. Here's another handwritten note on page 51. I think it says 1 detective and 2 cars. That's what that says. And here's another one. 51A through 53. I think it says 5 girls and 40 men. Okay. That must have been at the bar scene. I didn't really look at the... Here's 53A. 54. Page 55, end of Act 3. Here's a few things. Page 56 through 58, Act 4. Fade in, and they omitted 39A through 146. Wow. Not really sure what this. 1 black and white, 2 men with guns. Not sure what these say. Something with cowboy. Double boiler. Something like that. Here's page 59. Some more omitted. 61, 60, 61, 61A. 61B. This actually wasn't too bad of an episode when I watched it. It was decent. It's not one that you could figure out right away, because the killer, the ones who end up being the guy who ends up being the killer, you really only see him once or twice, and not very long. Page 62. 62A. 63. 63A. I'm not sure what this says. STAWGN. Not sure what that means. If that's something about stage or... Here's, okay, that one's easy to read. That says phone. 63B. 63C and D. 64. 65. 65A. 66. 66A. 66B. 67 and 8. 68A. Here's 69. sure it says photogs and something. Page 70. 2 detective, 4 police. 71. 71A. 71B, not sure what the question mark here is for. 72. And the last page, 73. And the back cover. Well, that'll do it. Leave me a comment, subscribe, and go ahead and share this if you think somebody would be interested in it. Bye-bye.